All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight's Franchise Factor training. This is a training we do every single Saturday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. This is after the Sabbath. Since I do observe the Sabbath from Friday night sundown till Saturday night sundown. And it's always at this website, one team, one dream, hangout.com. The passcode is embedded, but if the system does ask you for a passcode, is Go One Team, all lowercase. So, and I appreciate you guys for being here tonight. If this is your first time attending, please comment in the chat. Let us know if this is your first time, and also who your support team is or your sponsor. If you're a guest, I did do a live Facebook Live just before this and told people to hop on as a guest to see what they get, what type of training they get for free. Comment and let us know if you are a guest. And if you are a guest, get back with whoever invites you here and let them know what you liked about the information. So I appreciate you guys being here tonight. And we do have an in-person event coming up in Nashville, Tennessee in about 2 months from now. I remember when this was announced back in March, right? And so it's coming up pretty fast. I know many people have made their accommodations, but it's the weekend of September 12th through the 14th. And it's a larger venue, so we have more space for people to attend in person. They are $40 for the tickets for both in person and online. If you want to take your business to the next level, I recommend attending this event. Okay, it's going to be fun. We always have lots of impactful training, and also we meet people we see on social media. We meet them in real life and get a chance to hug and touch and have dinner, breakfast, lunch, hang out. And for those of you who have attended any of our events, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate any of our in-person events, from 1 being not impactful to 10 being, very, very good and very emotionally impactful? Thank you guys. I'm saying this comment. So Cheryl's locked arms with Tina Hero a few days ago. Awesome. And you're in Ontario. I saw that, Cheryl. So welcome to the family. And Tina's our detox diva. But yeah, we our events, they keep getting better and better, and which is one of the reasons why we haven't had as many as these events this year, because we're growing so fast and people are really catching the vision. Coach Will Zanders, he does a great job of coordinating and facilitating the training. And so if you guys would like to attend, the payment information is PayPal or Zelle. So you can send your funds there and be ready to have some fun and learn and grow your business. Now, we do have some local events coming up starting next weekend. So a week from today, we'll be in Atlanta, Georgia, Roswell, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. And so it's going to be hosted by Charlotte Whitaker, Kenya Wooden, and Tiara Moore. Coach Will, right? He's our seven-figure earner here. He's documented multiple seven-figure earner in the industry, but with Green Organics, he's showing up there to do some training. And this is great for educators and teachers, okay? Because Tiara is a teacher, and great for people to come there and learn about the business, get some training on how to build a business, and there will be prizes and food and music. Encourage you guys to attend that. And then the next day in Charlotte, North Carolina, one of our leaders, Rasan Owens, is hosting an event there. Coach Will is going to be traveling for the next at least two weeks. Okay, he'll be in Charlotte to speak and teach at that event. So that's where you can unlock your potential and set yourself up to be free. I know Independence Day in America is all about freedom. Okay, well, we show people how to have financial freedom, okay, and also how to get free from using medications, right, and drugs, right. And then the following weekend, July 19th, there will be a meeting in Copperas Cove, Texas, hosted by Tommy Waldron. And once again, Coach Will, it's the Coach Will show, traveling show. He'll be there for that. And Coach and Tommy is a veteran, okay, of the military. So, and he's really passionate about educating people who are in the armed services about this amazing opportunity. And then the next day in Dallas, Texas, Miriam Kareem, she does our newbie corner on Sunday and Tuesday. She's hosting that. And once again, Coach Will is going to be on the road attending that as the guest speaker. So it's going to be lots of fun. And I believe there may be an event in St. Louis, Missouri. Don't have a flyer for that yet, but that's supposed to be, I believe, July the 26th. Okay, so Coach Will's pretty booked up for July, and there may be events in August. So if you guys would like to attend, or you know people in those areas, okay, reach out to the host, and they can make sure your guests are taken care of. And if they would like to partner with us, they will be connected to you, and you will be their enroller. All right, guys. So appreciate you guys for your support. I'm trying to catch the comments. Let me see. All right, so we have Atlanta, Charlotte, Copperas Cove, Texas, Dallas, Texas, St. Louis was just added. And so that's going to be July 26th. So give me a flyer for the St. Louis event so I can add it to the slides and promote these events, which are amazing. And guys, all I can say is if you're someone who's following our system and you're using these tools to build your business, get your guests into the room, right? Get them in the room. They will join. They will join. Coach Will is amazing, and the other leaders are all amazing. Get them there, and these are tools to help you grow your business so you can locate your two serious people. Okay. Now, I want to congratulate all of the people who have achieved different milestones. So if you guys have achieved a commission milestone, feel free to comment in the chat. I know there's so many. I know I saw one person earn their first $100 with us today. I think it was Gwen McDaniel. I believe Tiara Moore is her sponsor. And also, if you have achieved different rank milestones, I know as far as commissions, I think Jessica hit 5,000 this week. Jessica Hill, Elizabeth Harper hit 12,000. Tommy Waldron hit 5,000. Carolyn Mayo Stokes hit 15,000, right? And people hit different ranks this week with both Harper Announcers and Golden Sun. So congratulations to all you guys who achieved these awesome milestones, and they are going to continue to get bigger. It's funny because the social proof slide we use for the Thursday night overview, I've had to update the slides and keep updating the slides because people are no longer at the $500 earnings levels. Now our minimum, I believe, is $2,500 minimum. Okay, and Linda, she just closed. I announced a little bit. She hit 12,000, and Linda's over $4,000. Congratulations, Linda. That's amazing. Up in Wisconsin doing her thing. So this is what we do, guys. We're not about hype. We have real people here who are following our simple system and achieving real results. Right now, as far as if you guys want to take your business and have it grow faster, Coach Will, on his birthday, he released 3 books. Right, this guy, I don't know how I know how he has time. He doesn't work a job. Right, he retired at the age of 35 years old in 6 months. Right, he just got involved with his first network marketing company, retired in 6 months. But on his birthday, June 14th, he released 3 books, but 2 of them are specific to the business. Okay, and so if you guys would like to see your business grow and learn what he did, okay, which is a lot of what we learn here, get both these books. Now, I have the e-version of Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. I've already made over $1 million, right? About to make $1 million here with HBN and GoToSigner, but I bought the paperback version today because I wanted to read those 3 new chapters. Okay. And so those are books we recommend you get. Then the other one's called The Hidden Empire. I'm reading this one now. This book is amazing, right? I have may read some excerpts from this today, and it's at the section in chapter number 8 where it talks about when you ask people how many people do you need to sign up, right, to make a 6-figure income. Let's see who's been paying attention. Linda, you guys already got it, 2, right? But it's not just 2 people, right? It's 2 serious people. So you might enroll 50, 60, 100 people before you find your 2 serious people, right? But you got to recommend both these books. I think The Hidden Empire, matter of fact, is sold out, right? It's sold out in 2 or 3 weeks. It's sold out. So you have to wait until it's back in print to order the hidden empire, right? But this book right here, whoever has this book, read it, internalize it, guys. You're probably gonna have to read it more than one time, okay? And don't speed through it, right? Maybe read one chapter a day. It's not a big book; it's 100 pages. Read one chapter a day, and then reread it. And after you read the second time, that's when you start taking notes or highlight things. And then the third time you read it, start taking notes and applying the information. Right? You guys really want to internalize this. This book right here is going to get you to that six-figure annual income. Right? Are you welcome, sir? All right, guys. So Franchise Factor. Right, we started this thing in what 2021. Me and Coach Will. I remember I was in my driveway here in Las Vegas. I just moved here probably 6 months before. We're coming from the car accident still, and we were talking about some common things, some things we had in common as far as the people who had generated six figures with HBN at that time. We were all doing some similar things, and so we were like, you know what, we need to have a formal training, right? I'm in my driveway, and so we initially called it 6 steps to six figures. So Coach Will threw out some ideas, and we put it on a Word document, put a PowerPoint together, and we had 6 steps, six figures. And then we were like, you know what? Once somebody makes seven figures following this system, we're going to change it to 7 steps to seven figures training, which we did that because Coach Will crossed the seven-figure milestone, okay, with the companies, all right, which is great. So he did that. And then we revisited, what we were doing. Any leaders, when you guys are growing your business, we always go back and look at what we're doing and evaluate it. And we want to make things better. So we decided to change it from 7 steps to seven figures to Franchise Factor. And we segmented the trainings out in the 4 parts. Okay. And so we're focused on part one is not part one. The trainings we have here is all focused on unified duplicatable training systems. Okay. And because we believe in the principle of teaching people to teach people to teach people and having the system, right? Because remember, guys, people aren't duplicatable. Like I can't duplicate Coach Will. Coach Will can't duplicate me. We're our individual people, but we can follow a system. We can copy and paste, right? We can, use the products. We can do that. That's a system. And then we focus on having sequential learning, focus on mindset and skill sets. And then there's also resources and repetition. So this is where we focus on repeating the information, because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And we provide resources. There are the books, the videos, the trainings you attend. We recommend all that stuff. All you guys need to do is just plug into it and apply it. And then we have the percentage of people. So, insurance company statistics already tell us that 70% of people are going to die broke. Okay. That applies to network marketing. Okay. People are going to join your business. 70% of them aren't going to follow our system, aren't going to plug in, and they're going to quit, or they're going to be the person going from company to company to company and eventually say network marketing doesn't work. It does work, right? The 3%ers, those are the people who they're untrainable because they know everything, right? They're not going to follow the system. They're not going to attend our trainings. They're not going to attend any of the in-person events, right? It's all about them, okay? They're not duplicatable. They may be successful, but it's all about them. The 3%ers are the people the 70%ers follow and join. The 3%ers never join the 70%ers. Okay. And then the 27%ers, that's well, I should say 6%, 26%ers, right? If you guys, once y'all read this book, you guys will understand who the 1%ers are. But for the most part, the 27% are the people like you guys who are here. You get in, you plug in, and you stay in. So that's how we broke up the training. Now, because the companies are growing, right? Look at the leaderboards with Golden Sign and Hardware Naturals. You'll see names or teams on leaderboard you don't know. Okay, they're not following what we teach. They may be doing what we're doing, but they're not here plugging in, and that's perfectly fine, right? We don't want people to feel they have to do every single thing we teach to build their business. Okay, now if you happen to be someone who may not be connected to us, with us being your support team or sponsor, and what you're doing isn't working, or you want to learn some other skills, by all means, plug into what we're doing. right? And because we don't want to leave anyone behind, but we never want to step on anybody's toes, right? Who is already having success. Okay, we don't do that here, right? All right. So for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure if our new member who partnered with Tina, Green Organics, that's our parent company. They're the company that pays our commissions. Okay, they're the company that sends us our Visa debit card, which you can load your commissions to. But the value you get with our companies is the fact that the products work. Okay, and anyone who's on here who is using any of our products, feel free to comment. I know I was talking to to Douglas. He's down over 50 pounds using our products, and Jerry Jones is down at least 30 pounds. He's following the using the GLP-1 system. But we have products here that work, and they're combined with a very aggressive pay plan that's it's fair, it's aggressive and balanced with both companies. Okay, now Goldasana. Okay, it says the pure plant difference, but the Goldasana is our household product division, our personal care product division, our essential oils, our and our vitamin. We call black seed oil a superfood and a vitamin, and it's also an essential oil. Okay. And then Hard by Naturals is basically our supplement and superfood division. There are some personal care products with HBN, but in 2023, we don't have the numbers for 2024 yet. But in 2023, HBN paid out over $31.4 million in commissions. Okay, so lots of money was paid out to about 6% of its reps. Let me see. Miriam, she used Slimmer Max, Healing Trilogy, and Slimmer Oil. She released 120 pounds and eliminated her joint pain, and also what, over 44 years, no more your allergies are stopped, are gone. So we have lots of people who use our products, and they are wonderful. Appreciate you guys for commenting. So write this down, screenshot this, right? This is something you want to always remember every morning or before you start working your business during the week, right? You can take weekends off. This is my business and I am going to make it work. Okay. We all have access to the same websites. We have the same products. Okay. We have the same pay plan. And if 99 other people are winning and having success, and then you aren't winning and having success, it's not the business, it's not the products, it's not the websites, it's not the training, it's you. Okay. So you need to take responsibility and be accountable for your business success. It's not your sponsor's responsibility for you to be successful here. Okay. Myself, Coach Will, many of us have no sponsor. We were orphaned, yet we still found a way to be successful. Okay, so we encourage you guys to do that. Our vision is bringing the power of plants to the people of the world. We're not discounting medication. There is a place for drugs and medication. Like when I was in the hospital back in 2020, I didn't have access to black seed oil and the other products because we were quarantined, and the doctors had to put me into a medically induced coma. So there was a need for medication. So we're not knocking it. However, we also believe there is a better way for people to help the body work the way God created the work. And we are here to facilitate financial independence, right? What better day to talk about that than this weekend, right? And where people can put themselves in a position to where they are not dependent on a single source of income. Okay, they can walk away from that job if they want to walk away from it, like Coach Seymour did. Okay, he gave a 2-week notice, he was out, right? And also, we're about personal growth. We are a network marketing company, but we are really a personal and professional development company, because what we teach here, okay, I don't know about what other companies teach, but I know what we teach here is not taught from what I know from other companies, because we talk about finances, we talk about people skills, recognizing and how to identify and communicate with different personality types, right? You learn so much. So we are really about personal and professional growth. And thank all you guys for commenting in the chat with your benefits from using the products. And for those of you who are here and you're seeing these people comment, these are stories, right? These are stories you can tell and share. You can share Francine's story. You can share Quintina's story about reversing kidney disease and blood pressure. Okay, these are stories. Stories are what sell in this industry. Now, our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. This industry is going to grow to $7.3 trillion by the end of this year. Okay, because more and more people are paying attention to their health, and they don't want to look old. Okay, they don't want to feel old. They want to age weldily, have energy. Like Miss Charlotte, they want to be able to travel and do push-ups and squats and do everything right. Okay, and so nobody wants to be sick. Okay, and so what that means is many of you guys who are connected with us and you are building your business, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of six figures a year. Some of you guys are going to reach the six figures per month. Okay, it may happen in 2 years, could happen in 3 years, could happen in 5 years, could happen in 10. However, you are in the right place at the right time. Our motto is dream, fight, win. As long as you have a dream you're willing to fight for, you're going to come out with the win. And this is how you identify your two serious people, right? Do they have a dream? Okay. And will they fight for that dream? That's how you know people are serious. All right, guys. So our training, the 4 parts, we're doing part one today. So this is an overview of what it looks like. So I'm not going to go over part one right here, but next week, talk about your resources and tools and building your belief. Part three is about building you're building your preliminary candidate list. Don't do anything with that list because you don't know what to say. We may share scripts you can send to people, stuff like that, via text or email or messenger. And then talking about mastering the art of invite and presenting the business in a way that duplicates. Then part four is where you bring it all together and you learn a new member orientation process so you can teach it and then you launch it. Okay, so that's basically what the four trainings are all about. All right, appreciate, man. You guys have some good testimonials. Make sure you guys hop on Monday night on the testimonial Zoom, which is always fun. So today we're going to talk about creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. Okay. And then we're going to talk about placing your appropriate initial order, which is part of the BEST system. Okay. And BEST means becoming a product of the product. E means education. S is showing the plan, showing the product, showing the people, sign the people up. Okay. And then T is you're going to teach those people, those two people who are serious, what you just did. B, E, and S. Okay. And then you're going to set up authorship on the first of the month at the appropriate level if it's appropriate for your goals. Okay. So this is part one. We're going to get started. So creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. We call these our 20 reasons why you want to be successful with your Greener Gangs business. And have a sheet of paper and write it down in blue ink. Have it blue ink. Don't type it. Take a blue ink pen, right, and write it down in blue ink. There's something that happens with your subconscious mind by writing in blue or indigo, right? That makes your goals more effective. Okay. And so this right here is also a leadership test. I don't know if he's on here tonight, but is Jeremy here? I don't know if he's here tonight. But I have a member in Illinois joined a couple weeks ago, and he ordered right away. And I say, hey, Jeremy, when you have a chance, hey, send me your 20 reasons why you want to be successful with your Greener Gangs business. And he joined both companies. Okay. So within about 3 or 4 days, he sent me his list. Let me see what it is. I received his list this past Tuesday. So it's right here on my phone. I keep this. Okay. And so he sent me his list and I gave him some more instructions afterward. But these 20 reasons why are going to be your emotional barriers to exiting the business. Okay. Because remember, this isn't about you. It's about why you say you want to win. So when things get hard, you get the no's, or people telling you it's a scam, you start to feel discouraged, which it happens to all of us. You want to look at your list, okay, and you're going to keep going and not quit. Now, when you write your 20 reasons why down, be specific. Like if it's a house you want to buy, don't write, I want to buy a new house. When I learned this back in 2020, this was during the pandemic, because he taught this to me, right? And so when when I did it, I wasn't specific. So I remember I wrote, I want to buy a new house, right? We just sold our house and we were living in an apartment in Phoenix and wanted to move, and that's how why we moved here. And so because Will was like, you know what, you got to be specific because you can go down to Target or Walmart and buy a Barbie dream house. It's new, but you can't live in the house. It's not functional for your life. So I had to go back and be more specific. So I didn't write this, but this is how specific you want to be if you guys are designed to buy a home. I want to buy a 4 bedroom, 3,000 square foot house on a 1 acre lot in the country, right? And so be specific. If you know the address of the house, okay, write down the address. So that is what you want to do when it comes to making your 20 reasons why. You want to make it seem as be as descriptive as possible because your mind thinks in pictures. Okay, and it helps your subconscious mind go to work and bring these things to pass. Next, I want to buy a new car. Okay, you can go to Target, you can go to Costco or Amazon and buy a toy car. Right, you can't drive the car, but you buy a new car. Okay, be specific. Okay, I want to buy a new black 2024 Mercedes-Benz E350 with black leather interior, heated seats, LED screen, navigation system, premium sound, whatever. So whatever, if you guys are out there and you want to buy a new car, be specific with the type of car you want. Okay. And if you want to make more money, this is where a lot of people struggle. Okay. People write, I want to make more money. Well, be specific because you can go out to the store and you can go buy the Coinstar machine and somebody has left a dime, a quarter, some pennies at the Coinstar machine. You made some more money that day, but it's not going to be enough to really impact your finances. Okay, positively. So be specific. Okay, I want to earn $5,000 per month from my Green Organics business by whatever point in time. Okay. And when it comes to the financial number, be realistic. Okay. If you're not currently earning nowhere near $10,000 per month on your job, you probably want to be right a realistic number with your Green Organics business because you're going to be doing this part time. Okay. And so that is what you want to do when it comes to writing down your 20 reasons. Is everyone clear on this? If everyone's clear, just type 20. Just let me know everyone understands this part. Okay, appreciate you guys. All right, so now after you do this part, right? There's an extra step. Okay, you go and look at your 20 reasons. You're gonna identify your top 4 reasons, and then once you identify your top 4 reasons, you're going to get an index card or something, and you're going to write it down like on post-it notes, index cards, 3 or 4 of them. Write down your top 4 reasons down, and then you're going to keep them places where they're visible. I like using mine as bookmarks. Okay, I have one taped to my bathroom mirror. One I used to have them written in my office in Phoenix when I worked in Phoenix. My top 4 reasons why they may still be there, right? And so anyway, and so do that, and then if you want to really take it over the top, right, create a picture collage that shows your top 3 or 4 reasons, and only you see the pictures. No one else needs to see it. You create a picture collage of what your top 3 or 4 reasons are, right? And so that right there is going to really, really help you stay focused on why you're here and on why you say yes, and help you not quit. All right. So place in your appropriate order. Okay, we're almost done. So with Heart by Naturals, you can get active 3 different ways: 25 personal volume, 50 personal volume, but 100 personal volume is the way to go because that is going to allow you to maximize your income. You also get the free product. Okay, but benefits at 100 PV on auto ship. Okay, you receive the 5% discount. The company gives you $25 gift cards. You get 10 of those, and there you also become star bonus qualified, which is our secret sauce to the have a vision, make it plain, right? That's in Habakkuk. I read Habakkuk today, Habakkuk 2, chapter 2. All right, so anyway, but write the vision. You're very correct. But also at 100 PV, this allows you to maximize the HPN pay plan, right? We have the highest binary payout. Okay. And also you are our star bonus qualified. I need to add highest binary payout to this. And those star bonuses, that's residual income. Binary commissions, that's residual income, right? Who all received income yesterday on the 4th of July, an American holiday? Who woke up or went to bed to at least one commission yesterday without going to work? Miriam did. Shauna did. Right? Gina, Charlotte, many of us did, right? Some people woke up to multiple star bonus payments and 25 binary commissions and overrides, right? That's residual income. Richard, all right, that's great. Also, your auto-ship order gets processed faster. Some people receive the order today, right? I think Miriam received hers today. Mine is coming today. And so shipping is faster for auto delivery orders. Okay, it was a good day. Yeah, Coach Will said it was a good day. In his Ice Cube voice, and Seymour, yep. Jessica got hers today. Shauna got hers today. Yeah, shipping's faster, guys, for auto delivery, and at 100 PV, you qualify to receive the Try Me product. This month's Try Me product is oregano oil. Guys, put that on your feet. Don't try to ingest it. It's hot. Just give you guys a tip, but that's an immune system booster. Okay. All right. Next, we'll go to sauna. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to get active with Go to Sauna. Okay, 5 EV that gets your foot in the door, right? That's a deodorant stick. Right, you just at go, right? 20 BV that gets you a decent oil of the month product. 50 BV that opens up the SAT bonus, but 100 BV that right there is where you can earn more income and maximize the Go to Sauna pay plan. Now, benefits are you are SAT bonus qualified. You also qualify for any extra bonuses, and also the MRP points, where you get those. You get that just like with HBN. There's up to 30% cashback MRP points, and shipping is faster for Golden Sauna. But I believe my Golden Sauna order is arriving today, and my HBN order is coming on Monday. It's very hot. Yeah, that oregano oil is hot. If you guys are taking it internally, put it into a capsule. Okay. And it doesn't taste good either. Doesn't taste good. You can cook with it, but it's best to rub it onto the soles of your feet. You're going to taste it in about 12 minutes in your taste buds, right? It's a very potent product. But anyway, but Go to Sauna, 100 BV is the way to go. And then you want to set up auto ship if it's appropriate. And the first day of the month is what we recommend. Okay, that way your auto delivery order is taken care of, and you qualify for the Star Bonus program and the SAT bonus program for the entire month. All right, so that's why we recommend that. So if anyone if everyone understands this part right here, just type order. Just we'll make sure we're on the same page before we go forward. All right, thank you, Miriam. All right, I think we're done. This slide should be hidden, so I think we're done, guys, with this part's training. Let me get to the my other slide. I meant to hide this one. How about that? I went too fast today. All right, here we go. So anyway, so as far as your commitment level, so we talk and we look at how committed people are. Many people say, hey, I want to make $100,000 this year. But guess what they're at? They're at 5 BV. Okay. So you're at Go to Sauna active at 5 BV to 24 BV. That's great. You're enjoying the products, you're earning some income, but it's going to take you a long time, right, to build your income up, because you don't qualify for all the money. But you're active at 25 BV to 49 BV. You're at Go Day, right? You're almost there. You're halfway there. You get active at 50 BV to 99 BV. You're Go Day saw. And then you're at 100 BV or more, you're all in. Okay, so you are committed to what we're doing here. So you are Go to Sauna. HBN is similar. You're an H. If you're active at 25 CV to 49 CV, you're B with 50 CV to 99 CV. You're HBN at 100 CV or more. That way you can maximize the pay plan, receive the highest binary commission, receive the star bonuses. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. So this is a chart. I like talking about this. And I got this from a book. I think this was in Building an Empire, right? That was probably the only thing I actually took from that book was this chart. Okay. But this the columns are represent your years. The dollar symbols, I'm sorry, the red arrows represent your time. The dollar symbols represent how much income you're going to earn each year. So year one, you're new to the company. You're learning the culture. You may be new to network marketing, so you're learning the business, how to be a professional, and you've launched, and you're getting a lot of no's, which is part of the process. So your income is not going to be high. Okay. Year two, you're getting better. Okay, you read the books, you're reading the books, you attending the trainings, watching videos. More people are saying yes. Okay, so your income goes up more in year two. Year three, you are a professional. Okay, you've read the books, you know what words to say. You have people who are signing up with you. You have your two serious people who also want to earn income. They are doing what you taught them to do, and so your income goes up more in year three. Year four, okay, you may be having calls with your team members. You may be checking in on them, having a quick 5-minute call with each person, or doing a Zoom call with them. Some of them may even outrank you. Okay, in year four, you probably don't show up on the leaderboard much. That's okay. You don't have to be on leaderboard. Your income goes up even more because you have more duplication happening in your organization. Okay. Year five, okay, you are enrolling people still. You are having leaders. Okay. We are leadership development, right? We are about developing leaders, and having you have a duplication happening within your organization. Your income goes up even more, and it's going to continue in that trajectory. Okay. What happens though is, because social media, and because we are now in the microwave society, some people aren't patient. Okay. So there are some people get attracted to what we call shiny objects. They may see a Facebook post, or someone messages them on Facebook and tells them, "Hey, I see you're pretty successful with GoToSana. Well, guess what? We have this deal over here where you can sign up, and you simply just pay for a subscription or a savers club, and no owlship is required, and it's only like $20 a month. Man, you can make $4,000 a month by doing that." Okay, so you believe them. So you're a year two or year three. You're like, you know what? That makes sense to me, right? Everybody wants to save money, right? And we'll pay a subscription for not receiving anything. Okay, you go join this company. What happens is you go back to year one. You start over. You also lose some things. You lose your income here. Okay, you also lose your downline because they're not going to trust you. Okay, and you lose credibility with people, right? Because remember last week, GoToSana, HBN, Grin Games was all the best. Well, now this new company you're with, that's the best deal, right? So don't be the person that keeps starting over by going from company to company to company. You're never going to generate that large long-term residual income. And so if you guys are on Facebook, we have 4 official groups. Some teams have their own groups, but the official groups the company recommends, we have one only for influencers. We GoToSana, and consultants with HBN. Okay, that's the Greener Gangs Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group. So that's for people who want to participate in the incentive plan and stay plugged into what we're teaching. The other 3 groups are open to anybody. They don't have to have an account with us. They can be prospects. They can be guests. They can join these groups to learn about the opportunity to earn income and the products. These are tools you use to build your business. So we have the Greener Gangs Family Testimonials and Information Group. We have the GoToSana Testimonials and Information Group. And we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors Group, which is focused mainly on our weight loss products and our GLP-1 3-step system products. So those bottom 3 groups, anyone can be invited to join that group. They don't have to have an account. And we use those groups as tools to help share stories. Okay, so if someone shares a story about Black Sea Oil, and you want someone you've invited to that group to see that story, tag them, tag your person, so they see the story. If they want to order, they get back with the person that invited them to the group. That's how we use those groups. Okay. All right. And so if you guys are on YouTube, there are 4 YouTube channels I recommend you subscribe to. Most of the training replays and opportunity overviews replays are posted on One Team One Dream YouTube channel. Okay. We have Coach Will. He posts unique tools and videos on his YouTube channel. Coach Sonic, he posts the weekly Coach's Corner trainings on his YouTube channel. And the Detox Divas are posted on Tina Huerman's channel. Okay. So those are definitely channels you want to subscribe to. Make sure you have the notifications option turned on, so anytime a video is posted, you'll be notified, because the videos won't always be shared on Facebook in groups. Okay. All right, and then this is our schedule. Now, I always like to tell people, hey, when you join us, be plugged into a proven system 5 years from now. And we say 5 years. Okay, I said 5 years. Coach Will said 5 years. We got that from Mark Yarnell, right? Mark Yarnell is the person that wrote Your First Year in Network Marketing. Mark Yarnell made millions, right? He's made the most ever in this industry. When he joined Amway, he said, "You know what? I'm going to give this 5 years and see what happens." Well, he did very well there, and we had that same model when I joined in 2019. Okay, I said I told myself and my wife, I'm going to give this 5 years. Coach Will joined 3 months after I did. He said the same thing, right? And so it starts on Sundays, the first day of the week. So we have our leadership development training. That's with Coach Will. He does the training for that. Miriam does the intro portion for the newbie corner. She shares her experiences as being a newer network marketer. And then Coach Will does the training. And Mondays, that's our testimonials overview or Zoom or call. And Tuesdays, another leadership development training. So I believe it's going to either be Coach Will, or we may have a new trainer on Tuesdays. And so you guys will learn more about that. But Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays are all at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays, we are an hour later with Coach Sonic at the Coach's Corner. Thursdays, we go back to being 5 p.m. Pacific with Detox Divas first. And after Detox Divas, we have the opportunity call or Zoom. And then Saturday nights, we're back here. So this is our schedule. All right, guys. So and unless things change. All right, guys. So appreciate you guys for being here. But make sure, write this down. What we teach here is something most people can do if they want to do it. And these are simple steps done by many equal magic or equal success. This is quote another Coach Will quote. This is why when y'all get a chance, get his books. I'm telling you guys, these books are going to speed up. Okay, you're not taking shortcuts. These are going to speed up your learning curve and speed up your results. All right. I wish I had this back when I was new. Okay, but it's good stuff. All right. So that concludes the recorded portion. Let me go ahead and stop my screen share. Let me stop my recording, and I believe